Hey yo guys, girls, and everyone in between, this is Rebellious Pastry here, and sorry for the second missed video of, right now. Yeah, my announcements are sorry that things haven't been posting in my channel just because of how, crazy my IRL obligations got and will get again, so... Yeah, so I'm probably going to go ahead and take it easy on, getting stuff out for a little bit. Just because, of what everything that's been going on, both in IRL and just, yeah. Um, but yeah, my other announcement is I am currently working on the crazy orders video, which hopefully, if I can get everything around, get that posted by this week. But yeah, just so you guys know, I'm gonna be on a trip for a little bit, so I'm not gonna be able to work on videos during that trip. So yeah, I'm honestly hoping that it'll be good. But yeah, other announcements are, please go ahead and, other announcements is I'm going to give everyone an extension until May 10th for the tearing your saw in half, so I'm gonna be doing that. But yeah, why is it that Streamlabs is loading emotes weird? I don't even know what's going on. Wait, maybe it's because it's a YouTube emote. I don't know. Best better get my YouTube up. But yeah, as far as as far as May goes, May is gonna be my birthday month, so, yeah. I think that's gonna be it for announcements, and I'm currently in, a, IRL, voice chat thing. Hopefully someone will join within this group, but yeah, but yeah, so, if you guys have any conversation topics, ideas, please let me know if they're channel appropriate. But yeah, so, how have all of you guys, girls and in-betweeners, been doing, um, but yeah, just so you guys know, there's no more streams for the season, and I'm not going to be picking back up my shows until August because of just my summer IRL obligation that takes up a good chunk of my time. But yeah. And I'm going to be living at this place, so I won't have anywhere to record, so I'm gonna record all of the things that I need for my videos this week sometime, and then just go ahead and continue on from there. But yeah, Johnny James. You're doing well? That's good to hear. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call someone directly. The sound of new adventures, hopefully. But yeah, No, that's not a good lettuce color. This is. No? Alright. Alrighty. If that's how you wanna be. But yeah, it's getting to be summertime, which I'm happy for, but at the same time, it's gonna be hot. But where I'm gonna be at this summer, it's not gonna be too bad. But yeah, I literally did a temperature debate video with PK, which they are going to probably redo just because, like, the first time they kind of forgot something very important on my sweatshirt. But yeah, I needed to change the video or the color of the background just because, like, I'm gonna be having provolone on this thing, and provolone on a provolone colored background would not show up on the sandwich. So yeah, gotta get some guacamole on there. But yeah. Yoink. Yoink. But yeah, Berg. Yes, iceberg lettuce. But yeah, it's called iceberg, which I don't understand because it's not frozen, or I don't know why someone would want to freeze lettuce, but it's not eaten when frozen. So I don't know why it's called iceberg. If someone wants to go ahead and figure that out for me, I'll go ahead and tell you. I'll go ahead and read your answer. But yeah, currently drawing a veggie club. Just making a generalization about, like, a video of weird orders. But yeah, I'm not gonna spoil too much of the video, but yeah. And I had to get a lot of people to record lines for me for this one, so yeah. Which getting people to record for me wasn't the thing that caused the delay. It's just the fact that I got so stacked with IRL obligations that is the reason for this delay. But yeah, yeah, definitely not my proudest moment, but with, like, the whole delays, but you guys understand. I definitely got, like, not backlash when I was telling you guys the community post thing, but yeah. Tomatoes. Gotta remember what all is on the veggie club. But yeah. But yeah, yeah. Hopefully I'll have some time to script write and actually be obsessed over a story. Of a specific story. Because how I decide what video we're gonna be doing is just based off of me, like, being obsessed with a specific story. And just going along with that. So yeah. But yeah. So Um, anything interesting going on with you guys? I hope you guys are having a good weekend, minus the pastry video, which I'm kind of still sorry about that. But, when you're moving around a ton of boxes that, yes, is including your equipment, it's kind of hard to go ahead and get things out on time sometimes. But yeah, there we go. There's a nice looking veggie club. But yeah, um, let's see here. I'm gonna draw a, ham and bacon and a, turkey and bacon. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good time. I know it's kind of sounding lacking with just me on here, but I'm hoping to get someone else. But yeah, so, I'm gonna go ahead and announce the Sharing Your Saw in Half extension on the community tab. Let's see here. After the stream, and I'm gonna announce the stream on the community tab as well. So yeah. But yeah. Everything's okay with this, everything's okay. I'm just getting tired of, like, everything. So, yeah. But yeah, there we go. But yeah. I'm hoping that, let's see here. I'm hoping that everything can get back on track. But yeah. Oh, well, right. I was gonna draw a turkey and bacon and ham and bacon. But yeah. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Hopefully I can get a guest here soon. Because that would definitely help things. But yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and ask, someone else. But yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna be doing like a short stream today just because, like, I kind of got to get things done. Tomorrow is hopefully gonna be a huge ass recording day. Tuesday I have an IRL obligation in the evening, but the rest of the day should be spent on working on things here. But yeah, but yeah, do 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 let's see. Gonna draw 2 sandwiches with... But yeah, does anyone have any interesting stories that you would like to share? About, like, almost anything, as long as it's channel appropriate. I'm definitely excited for the future. But yeah, do 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 do. It would help if someone hopped on, but that's fine. Do 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 do. Okay. Let's see here. But yeah. I'm gonna put lettuce on these sandwiches. And yeah, some of these people in this video that I'm gonna be doing, does not know how to read the menu. Like, this is a sandwich shop, so, some people were, like, thinking that we had things that we didn't have at the sandwich shop. What else? But yeah. What's that noise? But yeah. Okay, it's... But yeah. Just getting things I need to do done so that I can go ahead and complete another video now. Ham and bacon. Nope, I need darker. No, that looks gray. There we go. But then again, I'm gonna have like audio segment through here, so I don't have to necessarily feel too much pressure when it comes to drawing these things. But yeah, as long as they look good, am I right? I'm currently at, my number have been definitely have been going up and down and been staying pretty stagnant at 631 when there was like a lot of just, fluctuation. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to IRL obligation and also taking a break from streaming, because like the stream shows are definitely work sometimes. like, it's fun, but it's sometimes work, too. Just making sure everyone's gonna be there, and if you're not gonna be there, then I'm gonna have to scram to find someone else. But yeah, I've definitely made some things to go ahead and help with, like, making sure people actually show up to their streams and whatnot. So, um, yeah. Because, how I tend to look at things is, if you ditch a stream, then you're pretty much ditching something with me, or like an event or something. So, I don't take, like, sure, emergencies happen, but, like, I used to be more tolerant about, like, people, like, missing things, but then I'm like, if I don't go ahead and, do something about how many missed slots there are, there's just gonna be more missed slots, so... I pretty much, fixed that, mostly. I don't think we've had anyone get fully banned in, like, a while, which is pretty good, actually. That means I have good stream guests and friends. I'm not getting, like, having to go ahead and ban. Didn't hand out any more permabans, so that's good. I've definitely given out strikes, but then again, nothing too major. It was like oh crap. And yeah, which I'm gonna go ahead and, after this show, I'm gonna figure out, like, strike reform, since this season is over, but yeah, but yeah, so, I'm gonna figure out, like, what I should go ahead and keep the same and what I should change between seasons. I feel like what we currently have is doing a pretty good job. Like, like, I think that as far as, like, the shows go, I'm not, other than, like, IRL obligations getting in the way, I don't think I've been really having that much of a hard time, trying to get people on shows. Bacon, right. But yeah. My requirements for getting on my show is, are you a channel friend, and are you available for the time slot that the show is, on the day the show is. Because if you were to go ahead and, like, just make it only solely on your guests' availability, then every week your fans are just gonna be like, when's the show this week? When's the show this week? And I just am that person who needs, like, the constant time to go ahead and be constant. But yeah. The ham sandwich has cheese on it, I think. But yeah. Since this is my video, I can do whatever the hell I want with, like, what goes on what sandwich, but I'm trying to keep things as accurate as possible because, like, yeah. But yeah. I definitely got some weird orders when I was working at Johnny Jam's, definitely, most definitely. And then the top part of the sandwich roll, is it called a roll, or is it a bun? Is it a roll or a bun? I don't know. But, that's not my, answer. But, yeah. But yeah. Packing? Okay, so packing and unpacking and packing again is like very tiring, man. Oh my god. Just packing and unpacking, packing again, unpacking again, packing, packing, unpacking, packing. But yeah. I mean, if you're packing as much as I am, then that must mean that I don't have a boring life. But yeah, packing, unpacking. But yeah. Um I'm gonna go ahead and figure out if my friend wants on air. But yeah, hey yo, just so you know, I'm currently on stream. I'm calling everyone separately because no one hopped on the call, so yeah. Um what's
Oh,
what's up, Exy?
nothing. I'm just cleaning my house right now.
Oh. Um I'm kind of lucky not to be cleaning my house right now, honestly.
Uh,
Um like I was doing a heck of a ton of packing and unpacking.
well, that can also kind of make sense.
Um but yeah. Like I moved back home from my real obligation. So um there's that. And then I'm going to be going on a few trips, which hopefully I can get at least some stuff done before for the channel that I'm currently live streaming on. um
Uh,
but yeah. My videos are just experiencing delays because of IRL obligations, just backing up everything.
yeah, they kind of, yeah. I mean, that would push really almost anything back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta get back to cleaning this up.
Damn. um, but yeah. Are you gonna stay on air or no?
Probably not. I just need to clean this house, get this house clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if you were gonna go ahead and be on air while cleaning your house or not.
Oh
But
no, because
yeah.
I need a vacuum.
Yeah, that would be kind of a ruckus to do on air. But yeah. Anyways, platonically love you.
All
See you
right, peace out.
later. Bye. But yeah, I've just been doing things. But yeah. Um um but yeah, I definitely want to make sure that I keep you guys informed with like everything that's going on with me in the channel, just because you guys deserve it. And I am not a big fan of the creators that are just like that just ghost their channel and like not come back. Um but yeah. Um I'm gonna go ahead and for the next video that I'm gonna be working on, I think I'm gonna be doing more like using more brushes, just because like just for funsies. And just so that we can get a little like variety of like what things look like. Let's go with 50 with this. Um but yeah. And then I'm gonna do goldenrod, and I'm kind of wondering what happens when you go ahead and use a line brush with a detail or whatever this brush is. Oh, okay. I'm gonna definitely need bigger than that. 500. Beep. Okay. Alright. I kind of wanted those to go the other way, though. Maybe 250. But yeah. It'd be cool if you could go ahead and switch what directions the arrows are going in on a fire alpaca brush, but yeah. This is the arrow brush apparently. Arrow brush. Ah. Oh man. What come back from playing my game. What did you miss? You just missed a IRL friend of mine that I called. He was just like, "Hey yo," and then chatting, then figured out that they needed to do IRL obligations, so they left. But yeah, and now I see why I don't do my normal stream shows on Sunday. There's other reasons, but yeah. I personally like the weeknight slots just because like it gives me more freedom to do things over the weekend, but yeah. Whoa. Okay, I need to go ahead and switch back to my normal brush. But yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my drawing tablet and turn it back on. There we go. But yeah. There we go. Sometimes when the brush lags, you kind of need to go ahead and reset it. But yeah. It just happens. But yeah. Let's see who all I am streaming against right now. I'm guessing like Sundays are probably one of the worst times to stream just because like they're like everyone's available but everyone wants to stream themselves, so I think definitely Sunday is definitely one of the more competitive days to do a show, I guess. But yeah. I'm gonna probably be trying to stream the crap out of what I'm doing currently just because, like, IRL obligations are making it harder for me to. And also, like, after this week, I can't stream until pretty much August unless I go back home from IRL obligation. But yeah. And as this channel goes on and on, I'm gonna go ahead and end up telling you more and more of what I'm doing for IRL obligations. But just due to the fact that like I want to keep what I'm currently doing a secret so that people aren't like flagging me down. Which I don't think it would happen right now, but if, let's say, my channel got really big, then I would definitely be concerned about people flagging me down. But, yeah. I just like to have a little separation between what I make videos about and what I'm doing, just because, like, I just feel better about that. But yeah, and it also gives me like time to go ahead and also rate up the story to its full potential as well. So I'm not just like, "Oh, this just happened. I need to go ahead and make a story about it right now." Because that's kind of exhausting. But yeah. But yeah. But yeah. Um. But yeah. Um. Sorry, it's so dead airish today. I'm trying to get people from my IRL obligations on, but nope, no go. Also, Father Pastry says hi. um, but yeah. Um. So yeah. Time to draw me and Brando a lot, I guess. Or Brandomator. I like to nickname him Brando because of my own personal reasons. But yeah. Shoot, proportions, right. But yeah, I've been working on getting like the official pastry proportions. The thing that is difficult about pastry proportions is I like it like in order for them to go ahead and make full sense, I would have to fully draw out pastry from head to toe like all the time. But yeah. But some shots don't require that, so like this one. But yeah. Um, but yeah. Um, let's see here. There we go. Um, things are finally getting to where they're supposed to be. Hopefully for now. But yeah. Um, but yeah. Wait, did they change the font on the view count thing? Also, should I do a chat box? My chat box doesn't want to go ahead and, let's see here. But yeah, hide delay, chat delay, um, let's see here. But yeah, theme. Let's see here, boxed. Ooh, boxed. Alright, close. Please work, chat box. Oh, but I can just read the chat as well. But yeah. But yeah, hopefully one day I can have the channel be my full-time job so I don't have to worry about having, like, IRL obligations getting in the way of things. But then again, if I do have the channel as my full-time job, then it would be harder to go ahead and mitigate things like art block and whatnot. But yeah, I'm planning on to have a separate job than the channel though, unless the channel does too well. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you guys what that job is just because I want to protect things within this job. So yeah, when I get a job, that isn't just IRL obligation or a new IRL obligation, I guess technically, because when I say IRL obligation, it tends to go ahead and apply to like school, work, whatever random thing I have to do that does not have to, or I guess sometimes get to do off the channel. And I don't tend to be very specific with like what I'm telling y'all because I don't necessarily have to tell y'all that like I'm going to the grocery store. Just because like I'm not a vlogger. Vloggers are definitely something else though. I don't honestly, I don't, like, out of all of the, different genres of YouTube, vloggers are the ones I probably would say no, it's the beauty channels I don't understand the most, but, yeah, um, what other things do I not understand? Imagine if I did a video on all the things I don't understand. That'd be a long ass video if I didn't, like, cut it down to, like top 10 things I don't understand. Number 10, society. Just kidding. Or I wouldn't do a top 10 per se for that video, but, I would go ahead and definitely do, like, things I don't understand and then have to pare it down so that it, and then if it's popular enough, do like a, things I don't understand part 2. And then, yeah. If it goes well, make a part 2. If it doesn't, then work on something else. But yeah. But yeah, do 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 do. But yeah, but yeah, I'm not gonna try and do a live stream while I'm at IRL obligation just because, like, it's gonna be like a shared space. And I'm gonna be around lots of people. So, I mean, yeah. Do I like having so much shared space? No. But it's a part of the IRL obligation I'm doing, and I don't want to give up the current or the next IRL obligation I'm going to. But yeah, which it definitely is going to bring a lot of stories as soon as I script up everything and as soon as I choose to tell those stories. But yeah, I love Pastry the character. They're so yeah. But yeah. But yeah. Holy cow. I'm gonna go ahead and have 10 days here. I'm just thinking, like, after a trip and then IRL obligation right after that, and then after that I'm gonna have 10 days in the studio, then I'm gonna go to another IRL obligation, then I'm gonna be there for like 9 months, and then I'm gonna go back here. Yeah, I'm gonna be moving my stuff around a lot, so I'm probably not gonna get a permanent studio in like years. Which is fine because I have a laptop. Very bulky laptop, but still a laptop. Like, it's a very heavy laptop that I don't like to bring very many places, but it's a laptop. It's strong and powerful. And bulky. And I think I think it was before, like, the really slim laptops were in when this thing was made, so yeah. But yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you guys some questions because I'm bored with what I currently have to talk about. What is an interesting question to ask your fans? What is y'all's favorite channel appropriate beverage? What I mean by that is no adult beverages. Le, but yeah, no, nothing illegal in your beverages. But yeah. Oh man. Imagine if someone actually admitted they like to drink something, an illegal substance in a beverage on this channel. Jeez. But then again, if you don't tell somebody that they can't, then they're probably gonna do so. So yeah. But yeah. Do 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 do. But yeah. I think I remember on this channel last year being like, so what to pack and what not to forget when packing. I remember going through that entire spiel. Of what to and what not to pack. But yeah, what not to forget to pack, I guess. And I told about like underwear. Don't forget your underwear. You will regret it if you forget your underwear. But yeah. Imagine if I did an entire video on things I forgot when packing. That's an idea. But yeah. Things I forgot while packing. But yeah. Let's see. I have this entire week to go ahead and like record the crap out of everything. So I should probably figure out what videos I want to do for the entire summer. Probably gonna do another Johnny Jams. Definitely gonna do top 10 things pastry says. That's gonna be the birthday special for me. But yeah. And I'm probably gonna be able to bring my stuff back and record some things in the middle of like, but yeah. But yeah. Let's see. But yeah, beep, 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 beep. Let's see here. And then I'm gonna do the and red. But yeah. Let's see. Do. Then I'm gonna do another themed brush. Just to keep things interesting. Alright. Well. Ooh. I liked that better than I thought I would. But yeah. Do. Oh. Okay. Alright. But yeah, let's see where this goes. Alright. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue drawing and go put myself in the, group live stream thing. But yeah, hey yo, Dolly Pastel, how are you? Beep, beep. But yeah, whoops, I need back to the regular brush. But yeah. Nope. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. But yeah. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. The only non-negotiable when it comes to like what I'm like how long I'm gonna be like slugging on the channel is I'm definitely not gonna quit the channel forever, because it's just like one of those things, like if you expect me to cancel the channel, then I'm not gonna talk to you. Because yeah, the channel is definitely one of the most important things. But yeah, for me in general. But yeah. But yeah. Hold on. Pre-animator's eyes don't need to be that big. There we go. Pre-animator's character don't have nose or mouth, so, yeah. And then, Pre-animator's character has a hat. I know this because Pre-animator has it as, his profile picture right now. But yeah. It's just a top hat. But yeah. There we go. I'm gonna stylize the hat to be bigger than his head. But yeah. Beep. Beep. And then, since I did those eyes, I'm gonna do this. Ah! Whoops. There we go. Emotion color. No. Let's go with a goldenrod. Nope. Let's go with a red. Nope. 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 There we go. But yeah. Let's see here. Do. You're good? That's good. Let's see. Let's see. But yeah. Do. Let's see here. And then what other detail brush should I use? But yeah, there we go. Typing. Ooh, I'm gonna do this. And then with, ooh, what is this thing? Oh, I need to switch colors for that. Oh, ooh, okay. I like that. I'm gonna keep that. No, I'm gonna make those smaller. Let's see. Oh, too small. Let's see. Ha ha ha. This is free advertising for File Pack, I guess. Woo. Let's see. Leaf. Ooh. Whoa. No. Beep. No. Okay. I see what you're doing here, leaves. I see. But yeah. Beep. Whoa. Flowers. I might use those. Flowers. 500. Ooh. I like this. This will happen. Okay. Beep. Also, Father Pastry says hi. I forgot if I already told you all that or not, but yeah, but yeah, do 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 do. But yeah, it's almost halfway through 2023. Wow. Whoa. Need to remember to switch my brushes back. But yeah, do 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 do. Ma di da 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 di da 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 da. Da 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 da. But yeah, da 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 da. Since there's not gonna be anyone hopping on today, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream a little early. And yeah, I platonically love you, my donut bag.